Amar'e Stoudemire. Amar'e Stoudemire. Chris Webber. Chris Webber. Al Horford. Al Horford. Rik Smits. Teams: Indiana Pacers age 53 more Rik Smits 11 of 30 the best NBA centers of the 90s 19 of 22 the best Inca centers of the 80s 18 of 20 NBA playoff buzzer beaters that fans will never forget. Andre Drummond. Teams: Cleveland Cavaliers age 27 number 1 more Andre Drummond 47 of 96 the most overrated players in the NBA today 11 of 41 the greatest UConn basketball players of all time 13 of 50 the best NBA centers right now. Kristaps Porzingis. Teams: Dallas Mavericks age 25 more Kristaps Porzingis 12 of 146 the best European NBA players of all time 2 of 30 the tallest NBA players of all time ranked 2 of 31 every player over 7 feet tall in the NBA today ranked. Bill Laimbeer. Teams: Cleveland Cavaliers, Detroit Pistons age Jack Sigma. Teams: Seattle Supersonics, Milwaukee Bucks age 64 more Jack Sigma 34 of 232 the best white players in NBA history 172 of 786 the top NBA players of all time 88 of 168 the greatest power forwards in NBA history. Mark Eaton. Teams: Utah Jazz age 62 more Mark Eaton 31 of 196 the best NBA players from California 15 of 222 the best Utah Jazz of all time 2 of 61 the best Utah Jazz centers of all time. DeMarcus Cousins. Teams: Los Angeles Lakers age 30 number 15 more DeMarcus Cousins 7 of 141 the greatest Kentucky basketball players of all time 104 120 the fastest NBA players of all time 1 of 75 the biggest crybabies in basketball. Chris Bosh. Teams: Toronto Raptors age 35 number 1 more Chris Bosh 123 of 126 the all-time best voice actors 4 of 27 the greatest Georgia Tech basketball players of all time 19 of 115 the funniest professional athletes. Rudy Gobert. Teams: Utah Jazz age 28 number 27 more Rudy Gobert 58 of 97 the best current NBA dunkers 60 of 77 the coolest NBA players right now ranked. Manute Bol. Teams: Washington Wizards, Philadelphia 76ers, Golden State Warriors, Miami Heat age check. At 48 1962-2010 more Manute Bol 38 of 47 athletes with the coolest post-sports careers 10 of 105 the best Golden State Warriors of all time 16 of 87 the best Washington Wizards of all time. Darryl Dawkins. Teams: Utah Jazz, Philadelphia 76ers, Brooklyn Nets, Detroit Pistons age Vlade Divac. Teams: Sacramento Kings, Charlotte Hornets, Los Angeles Lakers age. 52 more Vlade Divac 49 of 161 the best NBA players with no championship rings 33 of 107 the greatest Lakers of all time 31 of 107 the best foreign NBA players of all time. Karl-anthony Towns. Teams Minnesota Timberwolves number 32 more 35 of 51 the best current NBA free throw shooters 24 of 25 NBA stars you should definitely follow on IG 3 of 16 NBA players who stream on Twitch. Dave Cowens. Teams Boston Celtics Milwaukee Bucks age Joel Embiid. Teams Philadelphia 76ers number 21 more Joel Embiid 75 of 102 the most likable players in the NBA today 5 of 50 the greatest African NBA players of all time 6 of 49 the greatest Kansas Jayhawks basketball players of all time. Dwight Howard. Teams Los Angeles Lakers age 35 number 12 more Dwight Howard 52 of 71 the best sleeper picks for your fantasy basketball team in 2019-2020 67 of 96 the all-around best athletes of 2019-17 of 26 the best dunkers in NBA history. Marc Gasol. Teams Los Angeles Lakers age 35 number 33 more Marc Gasol 78 of 126 the best NBA buys for the money 87 of 199 the all-around best athletes of 2018 34 75 the best current NBA defenders. George Mikan. Teams Los Angeles Lakers age Deck at 81 1924 2005 more George Mikan 123 of 143 athletes whose careers ended too soon 37 of 96 the best rebounders in NBA history 219 of 874 big grid relations. Alonzo Mourning. Teams Brooklyn Nets, Charlotte Hornets, Miami Heat age 49 more Alonzo Mourning 322 the greatest Georgetown basketball players of all time 6 of 66 the best Charlotte Hornets players of all time ranked 43 of 77 U.S. men's Olympic basketball all-time dream team. Bill Walton. Teams Portland Trail Blazers, Boston Celtics, San Diego Clippers, Los Angeles Clippers age 68 more Bill Walton 2 of 42 the greatest UCLA basketball players of all time 18 of 55 the best known 1 overall NBA draft picks of all time ranked 13 of 23 the best NBA centers of the 1980s. Pau Gasol. Teams Portland Trail Blazers, Los Angeles Lakers, Chicago Bulls, San Antonio Spurs age 40 number 16 more Pau Gasol 412 of 583 the greatest entertainers of all time 34 54 the most hated active NBA players 210 of 294 the top 100 plus NBA players today. Robert Parrish. Teams Boston Celtics, Charlotte Hornets, Golden State Warriors, Chicago Bulls age 66 more Robert Parrish 1733 of 1816 the best athletes of all time 122 of 329 The most obnoxious athletes. 54 of 85 great athletes who waited too long to retire. Dikembe Mutombo. Teams: Atlanta Hawks, Philadelphia 76ers, Brooklyn Nets, Houston Rockets, Denver Nuggets. Age: 53 more. Dikembe Mutombo. 9 of 78, the best Philadelphia 76ers of all time. 4 of 22, the greatest Georgetown basketball players of all time. 20 of 47 athletes with the coolest post-sports careers. Yao Ming. Teams: Houston Rockets. Age: 39 more. Yao Ming. 24 of 161, the best NBA players with no championship rings. Age: 107, the best foreign NBA players of all time. 16 of 55, the best no. 1 overall NBA draft picks of all time, ranked. Dirk Nowitzki. Dirk Nowitzki. Nate Thurmond. Nate Thurmond. Arvydas Sabonis. Willis Reed. Ben Wallace. Joel Embiid. Nikola Joki. Anthony Davis. Wes Unseld. Bob Lanier. Teams: Milwaukee Bucks, Detroit Pistons. Age: 71 more. Bob Lanier. 100 of 116, the greatest left-handed athletes of all time. 57 of 77, U.S. men's Olympic basketball all-time dream team. 8 of 26, the best in-class centers of the 70s. Bob McAdoo. Kevin Garnett. Elvin Hayes. Teams: Washington Wizards, Baltimore Bullets, Houston Rockets, San Diego Rockets. Age: 74. Artis Gilmore. Teams: Boston Celtics, Chicago Bulls. Age: Moses Malone. Teams: Washington Wizards, Atlanta Hawks, Philadelphia 76ers, Buffalo Braves, Houston Rockets. Age: 64 more. Moses Malone. 6 of 31, the most successful NBA free agent. Questions: 22 of 56 athletes who won MVP before turning 25. 2 of 57 NBA players who played for 8 or more teams. Patrick Ewing. Teams: Orlando Magic, Seattle Supersonics, New York Knicks. Age: 57 more. Patrick Ewing. 107 of 124, the greatest college basketball coaches of all time. 58 of 68, the best current college basketball coaches. Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan. 102 of 150, the greatest point guards in NBA history. 115 of 120, the fastest NBA players of all time. 24 of 35 famous people with literal and hilarious names. David Robinson. David Robinson. 8 of 163, The smartest professional athletes 128 of 874 big grid relations 3 of 22 the best in-car centers of the 80s. Shaquille O'Neal. Teams: Phoenix Suns, Orlando Magic, Los Angeles Lakers, Miami Heat. Age: 48 more. Shaquille O'Neal 10-14 of 24-43. The most influential people of all time 27 of 176. The best Hot Ones guests ever 40 of 133. The best Boston Celtics of all time. Hakeem Olajuwon. Teams: Houston Rockets, Toronto Raptors. Age: 56 more. Hakeem Olajuwon 1 of 50. The greatest African NBA players of all time 6 of 96. The best rebounders in NBA history 73 of 85. Great athletes who waited too long to retire. Bill Russell. Teams: Boston Celtics. Age: 85 more. Bill Russell 313 of 432. The most important leaders in youth history 358 of 1816. The best athletes of all time 327 of 329. The most obnoxious athletes. Wilt Chamberlain. Teams: Philadelphia 76ers, Los Angeles Lakers, Philadelphia Warriors, San Francisco Warriors. Age: Dec. At 63, 1936, 1999. More. Wilt Chamberlain 18 unbelievable but true stories from the Buckwild life of Wilt Chamberlain 6 of 786. The top NBA players of all time 403 of 583. The greatest entertainers of all time. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Teams: Los Angeles Lakers, Milwaukee Bucks. Age:
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.